Hi, I'm 55 years old, and as time went on, I guess when I turned 50, I just started noticing bags under my eyes and hooding on my eyelids. I just started looking tired all the time, and then it got to a point where I'd wake up in the morning and it just seemed like I couldn't get rid of these bags. So I started off trying to buy creams at the cosmetic counter, thinking that would help, like anti-aging creams. And then I even went ahead and thought about getting fillers, which I did, and that didn't work either. After speaking to someone, this woman that I became friends with recommended a doctor named Dr. Talley, to come and see him and have a consultation with him. I was really apprehensive. I've never had surgery before. The only time I've ever had surgery was to get my tonsils removed, and that was at 21 years old. So I really wasn't, excited at the fact of getting surgery. But when I came in for the consultation, I can't even tell you, I can't convey enough how Dr. Talley put me at ease. He was so upbeat, just smiling. He just had such a calming effect on me. He wasn't trying to push anything on me. He really explained exactly what was going to be done, how it was going to be done, how I would feel, the recovery period. I mean, when I was done with the consultation, I didn't even have any more questions, and I was just ready to go that week. Just his whole demeanor was so calming. And yeah, so I made the appointment. I came in to see him again, and I still had the same feeling. He still put me at ease with everything. And then the day of the surgery, my daughter came with me on my way. Of course, I was a nervous wreck. And then as soon as I saw him, he was just smiling, making me feel like it wasn't a big to-do. And I was getting it done locally because he said that the recovery period would be a lot quicker doing it locally as opposed to having anesthesia, which that was another thing I was a little concerned about. But again, he put me at ease with that. He asked me what kind of music I wanted to listen to. And I told him. We went into the room, and he just put the music on. I was listening to my favorite music, and he gave me the local shots, which I didn't even feel because it was like a numbing gel put on prior to that. It was amazing. I mean, I was more stressed out at a dentist's office getting root canal than I was getting like eye surgery. And this was being done locally. So we were just chatting. Like the nurses were great. It was just such an amazing experience. I didn't even know, when he went on to the other eye, and I said, "Are you done with that eye?" And he said, "Yep, all done with that one. We're on to the next one." I just couldn't believe how quickly it was done. It was just such a smooth transition from the actual operation until now. I mean, I met with him, every 10 days. He'd tell me exactly what I was going to expect. And everything he said was really on the mark. I can't even tell you the difference, how I feel from before I had it until now. Before I had it, I felt like I was just getting older, and I looked old, and just like waking up in the morning and having those bags, just sets the tone for the day. It's like here you are trying to get rid of these bags with like concealer, and like I said, I tried the fillers, that didn't work. And then now it's like I wake up, I don't have those bags. People are like, oh my gosh, the people that don't know, like you could tell, like, people look at me differently than the people that do know, just like, my gosh, Nancy, you look so much more awake and so much bright-eyed. I mean, my eyes just pop now like it did, 20 years ago. So if anybody going forward has any kind of apprehension about getting this procedure done, it's so worth it. And Dr. Talley is just absolutely amazing. I mean, if it wasn't for the way he was in the consultation, I don't know if I would have gone forward with it, no matter what anybody told me. It was just the way he put me at ease. So I definitely would recommend anybody considering having it done to do it, as long as you have the right doctor. And I would definitely recommend Dr. Talley wholeheartedly. I would recommend him to any family member. That's how much I have my trust in him. Thank you.